Selamlar. New Vegas'ta kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son burayı temizlemiştik. Karadağ galiba ismi öyleydi. Evet. Ne yapacaktık? Keşfedilmeyen yer var mı? Burası ana görev. New Vegas'ın içine girmeyeceğiz daha. Şöyle burayı biraz temizlemeye çalışalım. Ana göreve gitmeden. Şuna gidebiliriz. Burada sanırım görevi alamıyorduk. Başka neler var? Şöyle bir gidelim.
To be just everything to be my own true love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming.
Biz buraya daha önce gelmemişiz demek ki.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to be my own true love.
How may I serve you, master?
If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming. Where have you been all my life? Stars of the midnight ranger, shining.
How may I serve you, master? Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to... I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have. Within... I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon... Repcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta 11 rocket was completed and launched. Ripcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Ripcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system. Very well. Feel free to ask me. The tour showcases Ripcon's amazing scientific contributions and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco. Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Ready? Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building. For the Ripcon tour, Rocketeers, courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery.
Tur rehberi. Hadi bakalım.
In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we? How may I serve you, Master? How may I serve you, Mistress? Here, a row of multicolored plasma fuels. Careful, they may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
Radyomuz açık kalmış.
To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels Repcon once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of Repcon safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our environment. Ridiculous. You have been warned. Please vacate the premises or you will be considered an intruder. Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
Böyle hazırlıklı olalım da şu diğeri bize saldıracak sanırım.
Now these colorful fellows behind me are Repcon's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
Koca şişman Fred.
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Robco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line. This is the final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Robco and Repcon hopes to go. See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Robco and its tiny partner Repcon thank you. Any further questions? Please, feel free to ask. I serve you, mistress? How may I serve you, master? Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Valid security badge detected. Temporary access granted. Please go. Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today. Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify. Invalid response. You have 30 seconds to vacate before security is...
Sizle ulaşamam. Görevimizi yapıp gidelim. Şunu Veronica'ya versek.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Tamamdır.
Hi there. My name is April Mortimer. I monitored a communication earlier between you and someone with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
Tamam, bunlar da erişmek istiyor. Şunu da bir bakalım. Burası müritlerin yeri. Şuraya gidebiliriz.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have a... Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Valid security badge.
Şuraya gidelim. Buraya daha öncesine gelmiştik ama giriş yapamıyorduk. Bakalım şimdi ne olacak.
Hold on, I've got this.
Zaten
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
zaten yanımızda Veronica var.
Opening up.
Bu faction'dan. konuşalım bakalım.
What's up? See you.
Fazla bir seçenek yok.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the second level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Okay. Evet, bu vesileyle Brother of the Steel Faction'ına dahil olduk. O zaman buradaki görevleri de yapabiliriz. Şöyle devam edelim bakalım. Seninle konuşalım.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. Fine by me. Bye.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
Nasıl gidelim? Şöyle soldan başlayalım.
Now, who can tell me the primary components of gunpowder?
Morning.
Selam.
We have a duty to preserve the past.
If you're planning to take Veronica with you, be sure to have a good pair of earplugs with you. I'm kidding, Veronica. Put the
The
power
principles
fist
of
down.
fusion are relatively simple.
Süper. Burası nereye gidiyor bakalım. Buraya şimdilik girmeyelim. Ha, yok. Gitmemiz gerekiyor daha.
The loss of Helios was terrible, but this bunker is a wonder of its own.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is. You and me both. The Elder wants this data store operational pronto, but it doesn't look like the damn thing will be working anytime soon. I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd. You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to, we were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Oh, it's you, Veronica. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
The bunker takes a little getting used to.
How may I assist you?
Ne yapacaktık tam
10
anlamadım ama.
seconds! Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Belki başka zaman.
Hello, outsider. Everyone says I'm crazy, but I still say it'd be a great advancement if doors opened once you got close to them.
Lorenzo, o abi.
You're the one with that robot. I was hoping you'd bring him my way. Pretty impressive piece of hardware. I can't say that I've seen anything quite like him before. Really? What kind of logs? What kind of data does he have on it? Did you say Poseidon energy? I've been researching some Poseidon projects here. Do you think you could leave your robot with me for a few days? I have some materials that I can use to upgrade his armor while he's here.
Tabii.
Hello. Does Ramos know you're walking around without a guard?
I have important work to do, so no time to talk.
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp. Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay? Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures. Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin. They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth. Bye.
I can hardly notice that lazy eye anymore, Watkins.
I'm surprised you're not wearing that hood to hide your hair like you usually do, Veronica.
Morning. Yes, what is it? Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am head scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Yeah?
Şöyle keşfedelim biraz daha.
You look tired, Ibsen.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica.
Selam.
Hardin owes his life to McNamara. That's why he won't challenge him outright.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
hepsini yapmışız zaten.
Hello, outsider.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Okay.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well, and all in the name of security, which is why we need to replace him. I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Tamam.
Pardon?
Veronica.
Dışarıdaki görevleri yapalım. Sonra buraya geliriz. Şöyle bakalım.
Hello. Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. So, you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it. I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day. Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. Kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Tamam. Bu birkaç gün hazır olacak. Önce şuraya gidelim. Üçünü de bulduk mu? Bulmuşuz.
Ramos.
Hello. Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
Al bakalım.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Okey. Biraz ayak işi yaptırıyor ama yapalım bakalım.
How may I assist you?
Buradaki 3 yere gideceğiz. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam bu görev zincirinden sonra bize Power Armor veriyordu. Onu almaya çalışacağız. Ama bir sonraki bölüm yapalım bunu. O zaman görüşmek üzere.